It used to be you can fool some people some of the time. But social media is fooling everybody all the time. They're always doing this. And the corporate elite are crashing the economy. So you point out the Prime Minister of Canada, you put Joe Biden, the President of the United States. What's going on? What's going on? Free market capitalism's gone wacky. Karl Marx was right about it. He knew the problem of capitalism. Well, it's really at the pinnacle. Am I against capitalism and owning the means of production? No. Who the hell owns the means of production? It's the great leveler. And, it doesn't matter. All the king's horses, all the king's men. Couldn't put Humpty together again. Humpty Dumpty sat on a big wall, and Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Who's going to repair the system? Huh? After Richard Nixon's McCarthyism. That was a disaster. That was the start of the kicker. It's just like a domino effect. McCarthyism. I'm going to be speaking right. I was in the Green Party of Canada. This is May's American. She came to Canada thinking she could get in. Well, the media started really screwing things up. They always do. McLuhan said the media is the message. Yeah. Well, Himmler knew that. It's called propaganda. And they're getting you all wired up to vote blue. Blue meanies. But you got 5 parties with no options. Just pure pull up. Well, I'm an ex-pay. I've had enough of those blueies. I don't believe in carbon. Fossil fuels is the only economy. I don't like the horse slaughter industry. I think Jan Arden's right. I don't like the commodity markets much. No. So am I a communist? No. But I read Marx and Engels. That made sense. But he didn't get everything. Heisenberg's study of this says he didn't get it all right. Because it became another ideology, communism. They had Pol Pot and all those crazy, and North Korea. They're nasty people. China, I don't know. They're sort of a communist capitalist system. So I look at economics on a common sense basis. I don't believe in Keynesian. I don't think it fits in this model. What's happened is we've had a shift in economy to an e-commerce revolution. We can control robots to make things, or we can make them. Or sell services online. But no, they just cut our saying, work for a living. Just work for the boss man. Look at how much you're working. No. How many hours? The inflationary cycles have gone up. So you're going to point it at, you listen to Jorgen Peterson. I'll tell you my values. I quit church in 1969. Why? Because they attacked a young woman wearing a miniskirt. I said, God doesn't exist. I'm an atheist. Because I always stood for women's rights. But nobody does. She walked out of the church, I walked out too. I never came back. Was I wrong? No, I was wrong. Wasn't God doing that? It's man's ideology. Women have a right to dress appropriately the way they wish. And he said this, no, you're tempting men. Oh, Lord, here we go. Saltpeter boys. I don't know, mini skirts. They're just mini skirts, they're leg. I stand for women's equality. I'm a egalitarian. What's that? The spirit level. But they went against that. Sky News seems to be a liberal libertarian system. I like the term. He says, that's rude, Greg. You're running down retarded people. No. I call them mentally challenged. I don't call them retarded. I call them libertards. I like that word, libertards. They're blind. It's the capitalist system of I don't care what I do. So as I make money and you screw you. And I don't care about anything. So they tell you all sorts of things to keep that racket going. That's the free market system. Freedom. So I'm going to tell you something. Free markets are like marriages. We have the rules of marriage is not free. Is it? Hey. Your wife has got rules. She needs space and she needs equality. She needs love. Well, no. Jargon says men need respect. Maybe I'm wrong. I like love. My fiance loves me because I love her and I want her happy. So what are you doing? Free market capitalism. I was talking to a bunch of ladies in the park there. They're rescuing dogs. I like this. It says Margaret Atwood's Handmaid's Tale. Those crazy right-wing dingers. They're communists. They're feminists. Feminism did go a little far for a while, but it'll come back. The fourth wave. I believe a Western woman will save the world because we sure the hell don't. I got Mr. Lobster King Peterson. Yeah, he's wokey. Like we had Canadian language called Canadian style. Oh no, they got wokey in there. Woke. And Pierre Pella. Oh Lord. You know who screwed Canada? Stephen friggin' Harper. But who was kissing his butt if you read the Tylee? Teal. Pierre Paul. What's he saying to you? We're going to save money by getting rid of carbon tax. So he's gearing up to get you to think that this will save you tax money. But the Bank of Canada keeps on raising its interest rates. I want you to think about why you raise interest rates. Why? Do you know anything about economics? Do you know anything about economics? They're raising interest rates to lower the inflation. Because she's cooker. 1.4 trillion. So you go and have a friggin' trucker strike. And he tells a bunch of friggin' lies. The RCMP stopped those trucks, and I'm going to say it. They're armed. Number two, I know what was going on. The banks are pretty well closed. So Justin was wrong to use that system. They looked at my bank account. Do you have any trustees on it or anything? No. I'm leaving Canada. I'll take my pension. Thank you. I did better over in the Philippines. I'm going to marry a Filipino. I don't give a damn about Canada. Because you got all polarized by by analytical rubbish. I look around, I've been all over Canada. I go out to Alberta, BC, I don't get that algorithms. They're just flooding in for a generalized consensus that everybody votes for PC. I don't vote PC. Am I a communist? No, I'm Green Party or NDP. I wouldn't vote PC. No friggin' way. So, peace, man. Look at all the idiots that are coming on there talking about freedom. I heard one tonight. Oh, Lord. What he said? Freedom is war. Really, really, really. Freedom is war. Let's duality. I always understand. I've learned a lot about dualistic ideologies. That's all we got. Your opinion over their opinion. So we go to war and kill people. Oh, what happened to peace? What happened to peace, Strongland? Just imagine. What happened to that? What happened? Libertarianism is kicking and lying. Because as the milk cow people go, they ain't got no milk. Robert Johnson said. Milk cow people rally really loud when that milk cow not producing much milk. So you're going to kick in. Who's the milk cow? Wall Street. Like usually you don't bail out a bank, Wall Street and all those crooks. Michael Moore showed that in 2008. Primate London. Jane Stern, the United States Green Party. Oh boy, I'm getting communist. No. She had a good point. She said, what would really reduce American debt? Paying off student debt. Oh Lord, student debt's bad. So the markets go up. Student debt, they never forgive it. Emperor's got to forgive someone. They said that's $7 billion you want us to print. Why not? You bailed all those hedge funders and Ponzi schemers out for $13 billion. One of them was Donald Duckley, Trump, backed by Wall Street. See, we're playing with paper money. Figure it out. Paper money. Oh, the Chinese came up with the paper money system because gold and stuff's heavy to carry. It's compact. But I give you money and in the bank, and I want banked with gold or silver, precious metals. Nothing there is precious. So inflationary, it's nothing to tie that sucker down. So inflationary cycles go up. Like I can see things going on, just like the Bible said. It says you won't be able to trade, barter, or anything after a while. Think about it. You won't be able to trade it, nothing. It's just getting crazy. No, Rome burnt like this. Oh yeah, the fiddler played. They decided to conquer more governments. Roman Empire wanted to conquer more. So they put all sorts of junk metal in the coin. It was just junk. They can push more money in to go to war against other countries. But what happened to Rome? Well, Nero played the fiddle and the damn place burned. But you look at this, the Illuminati, I believe they're real. I'd say they're real. I believe this is just an Illuminati plot. Oh, they said they're not real. Well, Tooth Fairy might not be real. But I know the Illuminati's real. They've contacted me. Might be a scam, these. That's not a scam. I'm a light worker. I don't listen to that stuff. I know they're the dark ones. I know the truth is the economy's crashing because of this commodity market garbage. She's the Prime Minister of New Zealand. Why'd she step down? She couldn't take it anymore. She's being attacked for being the first woman to get rid of commodity markets. They don't work anymore. They did for a while. They don't work now. They're killing farms, agriculture, and everything. So that might be why you're not getting food. Think about it. Do some really thinking with research. Scholarly articles. Don't read that stuff. There's like Jordan Peterson's 10 Principles of Life. There's 10 newspapers that are all polarized in Canada. They're not too bad, but they might be communists. Or they could be factual information. So one is Toronto Star. Red Wing paper. Might be just good journalism. So when the other papers come out, they say this is a political article. Toronto Star, you read it at the top, it says it's an opinion. So opinions aren't facts, but it's an opinion article. The Kylie is a good journal. But they say, they're rebels. No, they're not rebels. They're truth information. Fraser Institute, their track record's not too good, boys and girls. They came out in the first one they came out, a blunder, was their talent when the tobacco industry was going out, being attacked by doctors and medical people. They defended the tobacco industry. So what are they? What are they? This what you've been mind hacked into. So I look all over YouTube. I'm a vegan. Why? That study was Cornell Institute. You debunked it, you said. Oh, I looked at it. I read the debunking. It was by a commodity market called beef producers of North America. They're producing so much cattle. It doesn't make sense. And the professor rebutted very well. So you can tell me that they won. No, they didn't win out. It was rebutted very well. Cornell Institute did a lot of studies. Oh yeah, China study. China knew that meat production is killing the world. Sir Francis Moore in 1971. Old book, yeah. It's been revised. Francis Moore is still alive and healthy. It's called Diet for a Small Planet. So, what's that mean? Well, you're going to have crickets to eat. Oh, I looked at you, you're commodity market kids. Because you don't know how the hell to get out of this racket. The commodity market system that she got rid of and they complained. You see it all the time. These investment systems. Now, use ChatGPT? No, I wouldn't use it. I tried it last night and my girlfriend says, why are you so sad, Greg? Because the friggin' thing lies to me. Why? Because it's gathering data from all the junk that's been flooded out about free market systems. So I read Eisenberg, I agree. I read Margaret Atwood's Payback, I agree. But no, they're trying to. It keeps on coming up with. Well, free market systems are good. No, they're not. Not now. At this period of time, it's the hand of the kicker. What's Warren Buffett saying? Was he a communist? I don't think so. Or old Warren's good old Warren. I like him. Wouldn't buy any of that stuff. What's he say about crypto? Turd. What's he say about investing in ink right now? Well, the gambler says I'll fold. That's what he's doing. He's not getting into it. He knows she's right over the kicker. Warren Buffett. Now, who's the other man behind it? Well, there's Bill Gates. I don't really think I like him. Apple PC computers and Microsoft Office. He's going to buy up farmland to save the world. I'd like to save the world. We've heard that song before. They used it for Prozac. Oh, that sounded good. People are all depressed. You had Columbine. That was Prozac and all those antidepressants. Think about it. This on a profit base. Profit base. So the prophecies, the prophet base, false prophets telling you lies. Read Revelations. You'll know not to listen to that. Because it says listen in here. Go to your heart. Light workers and spiritual Christians, go with him. Jesus Christ said that. Because you can't listen to the false prophets anymore. There's lots of them, and it's predicted, and it's come true. Nostradamus, Edgar Casey. So he's saying there's no zombie apocalypse. Oh, come on. The zombie apocalypse is climate denying. Face it, man. It's been spin tails for a long time. When Copenhagen Accord was on, where was Harper? Enjoying a donut in Tim Hortons. He wouldn't go to it. Climate scientists had to leave Canada. Did you know that? Scientists had to leave Canada. He put a gag order. Science! Just like all these psychobabblers talking about it's a science, psychology. I say psychology, I'd say it's an art. And I'd say DSM keeps on change. Why? Well, it's manic. Think about it. DSM's manic. Because they always look at you. You change your mind. Must be manic. Because that's the diagnostic manual of disorders that don't exist. Every spectrum is a disorder. So it's Huxley's, no, it's Great New World. Everybody's the same. Utopia. There's no such thing as utopia. There is a utopia. Experiencing that everybody has different spectrums of balance. Bipolarity is a disorder when it's out of balance. But what do? You put a label on it, call it bipolarity. It used to be called manic depression. I was labeled manic depressed, and then I quit listening to that. I read Mad in America, man. I know it's a racket. The only thing wrong with me was I was driving a taxi to escape the horse slaughter industry. So Jan Arden's crazy. Is she? Handmaiden. Jan Arden's standing up for something as a singer-songwriter. But she believes in. I love horses, but I sure don't eat them. I was we were evolved to eat horses.